Good morning and welcome on into a daily-long SnapShwasty where I'm going to be visiting periodically here to update what we're doing, because it's Super Bowl Sunday. You know how to do Super Bowl Sunday? For those of you abroad, Super Bowl Sunday is a holiday here in America where we watch a bunch of millionaires fight each other over a pigskin, and we eat a lot of food and day drink. It's actually such a huge holiday anymore that some companies are giving the Super Bowl Monday off, because people are going to call in sick or be hungover anyway, so... However, there's quite a few people, like myself, that don't actually watch the Super Bowl. I could give a fuck about which millionaire wins their extra $1 million or however the fuck that works. It does entertain me. What I do like the spirit of is this whole day drinking and making random snacks throughout the day. So that's what we're going to be doing. Up at some point in time, we're going to be making a little charcuterie. We're also going to be making these grilled cheese bombs with puff pastry and cheese, tomato sauce, blah, blah, blah. We're going to be making our own wings. It's actually going to be more like a fried chicken with a dipping sauce scenario. What else? If y'all are nice to me, maybe I'll let you in on my homemade hummus recipe. There's Arwen right there. Hi, Arwen. Also have some pre-made bullshit that we might throw in. Like, we found these really interesting cheddar pretzel things. Oh, they're so good. And I don't bake, so I'm not making bread. And if I get super motivated, which is probably not going to happen, someone sent me a recipe for tiramisu cupcakes. Kate? My offer still stands. I'm also under the impression that another facet of Super Bowl Sunday is that you can't shower, so I'll probably do it a little bit later, but whatever. Anyway, check back periodically today to see what's going on in Shwasty Kitchen. I'll be here, so until then, happy Super Bowl Sunday. First up, what we're going to be making is homemade garlic roasted hummus. Pretty much the only reason why I'm going to be making this is because I've had garbanzo beans in my cupboard forever, so. First up, we're just going to take our chickpeas / garbanzo beans, put that in there, and we're going to lock it down. You're also going to put olive oil and garlic in there, and then just blend it. That, in essence, right there is hummus. I mean, pretty much everything else is just added flavor. Jesus, look at my hair. Hold on. Okay, so now that we have our base for hummus down, we're just going to be adding some seasonings to kind of bring out... I don't even know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Just pour stuff in it. So here's what I'm going to put in here. Salt, pepper, turmeric, cayenne, cumin, mustard, onion powder, paprika, rosemary, ginger, thyme, and Cajun pepper cream sauce. Okay, so now we got a bunch of stuff up there, so now we're just going to cap it and blend it. So what we got here is hummus. I ended up adding a little bit more garlic powder. It's got a little bit of a kick to it, but overall really well balanced. As some of the people are already pointing out, no, I didn't actually use any tahini sauce. However, I did use one ingredient that wasn't on camera that I always stand by in a lot of different dishes. Especially for this because it felt like it needed a little bit of tang and it needed also a little bit of a spicy kick. Peppercini brine. Peppercini brine is also a great tenderizing agent. I advocate its usage in a lot of different applications. Hell, I'll even put peppercini brine when I'm marinating a steak. Works out real well. You can serve this with baby carrots. You can serve it with, we're eating it with naan. You can also use Ritz crackers or Triscuits. But yeah, so that's course one. Hope you enjoy. Next up, we're going to be making these grilled cheese bomb things. I don't know. They look pretty good on the recipe that I found. I'm going to be kind of ad-libbing it and making my own. But if you're having grilled cheese sandwiches in any form, you're going to need tomato soup. And I'm not going to make it from scratch because I've done that a couple times. It's fun, but spirit of Super Bowl is not about effort. But we do want our stuff to be as good as possible. So we're going to use the blank canvas of Campbell's tomato soup, and we're going to doctor up a little bit to make it better. So now that you have that in there, this calls for water, but actually use milk. If you got whole milk, use that. Don't use chocolate milk. That sounds like a terrible idea. And you're going to fill it up about like 3/4 of the way with milk, and then shake it. So you get all of the tomato fucking soup residue. Talk, dude. Jesus. So now that you have that in there, you're going to put in some basil, oregano, rosemary, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and crushed red pepper flakes. Okay, now stir it up. Oh, also add a couple bay leaves and a little bit of garlic too. You'll have fun finding the bay leaves later. So now that it's kind of bubbling a little bit, you can kind of see where there's a little bit of bubbles from. Anyway, I'm going to drop some butter right in there. Let her melt. Okay, now we're going to be making the grilled cheese portion of this. So go ahead and preheat your oven to, let's do 400 and see where that gets us. Alright, so I just got my block of Tillamook sharp cheddar cheese, and I cut these into like little cubes. So, yeah. This is my least favorite part. Oh, come on, just do it. Oh, god damn it. Ah, god, I hate that. Okay, so now that we have our biscuits, you're going to flatten those out a bit, and we're going to put the cheese in there and envelop it around it so you get a ball. And then grease a baking pan. Zoom off. There we go. Now that we have our biscuits all nice and lined up, our oven is preheated. Take a little bit of butter, melt it, and I mixed in a little garlic powder just to kind of give it a kick. And then we go brushy, brushy. Brushy, 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 brushing the biscuits. And then lastly, before we pop this in the oven, we're going to take a little bit of fresh basil and just dust the top of it. Okay, let's slam this in here for, I don't know, let's check it after 15 minutes-ish. Timer just went off. Let's see what we got going on here. Those do not look bad at all. I'm gonna have to separate them, but you know, whatever. Boom. You got these. We're gonna tear into those as soon as they cool off, and you got nice tomato basil bisque-ish thing and beer. All right. Let's see what this looks like on the inside here. Let's. Dude. Oh. Dude. For real though. This is so goddamn good. See if the cat has an opinion. Arwen? Do you have any thoughts or feelings or opinions you'd like to share with the people? Okay. Okay, so we've been letting the chicken soak in some buttermilk with all this goody seasoning here for about an hour and a half. So now we're going to take it out, bread it, and fry it. Okay, so all the seasonings, we've got the seasoned chicken here, which has been breaded, and then we're going to take it, and we're going to start to fry it. Hit it. Nice and bubbly. Ooh, easy now. So we get this frying right here. We got some chickens down all over off of here. Now we're going to make our sauce. Really simple. Here are the ingredients we're going to be using. Super simple. Just vegetable oil, a little bit of cayenne pepper sauce, Parmesan, cornstarch, pepperoni, garlic, cayenne, and onion powder. Booyah! Easy garlic Parmesan wing sauce. So now we got all this wonderful buttermilk fried chicken, homemade wing sauce. We got the garlic cheese ball bombs. We've got the tomato soup. Super Bowl. Did not end up making charcuterie, and the hummus is actually in the fridge right now. I'm probably going to be bringing that into work tomorrow, so you're welcome, every one of my coworkers who's watching this. Yeah, but that's it. You got any comments or questions? I'm here. If you've got any suggestions, I'm here. But yeah, I will be here for the rest of the night. Happy Super Bowl Sunday, everyone, and hopefully Monday doesn't suck. And as always, with a SnapShwasty, you'll be able to find this up on YouTube here in probably the next week or so. So, if you're not a subscriber to my YouTube channel, just YouTube the Chef Shwasty. Thank you for watching this. I appreciate and love you all. I'll be doing some more recipes here in the future. If you have any recipes that you'd like me to try, send it to my email at chefshwasty@gmail.com. In the meantime, I'm going to go eat. Have a good night, everyone. And as far as my Super Bowl team preference, go any team except for the Patriots.